I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to skip work today. I'm not gonna lie, I want to go on my vacation early. I'll try my best today, but I didn't want to show up today. Okay, Stefan, I put in subscriber mode. Thanks for reminding me. I appreciate it. Okay. So we do have super chats on today. I'm gonna be super scared today, so just bear with me. Where did I put my cart? Oh, they're down there. Look at this tiniest little astrology book. Oh my goodness. I got it for $1.99 from a bookstore. Oh my goodness, that's so adorable. I'm gonna have so fun reading it today. I got lots of books. I'm excited to get the inspiration to start reading. It's so cute, it's so tiny. I'm gonna put it in my bag and then read it when I get a chance. Okay, we have a super trust on today, so just be patient with me. It's scary for me. Hi everybody. Oh, there's lots of you already in here. Riz, hello. Okay, Riz got in here fast. They needed a reading today. Yeah, we'll do, okay, Riz, we'll do your reading. That's gonna be the only reading that we're gonna do today. So Riz, you're gonna be the only reading that we do today. We're only gonna be doing one reading again. I wanted to start my vacation early today again. I'm late today too. It was tough for me to get here. Okay, but let's see. Hello Riz, hello Kid, hello ZBV, Zverik, hello Zverik. But let's see, Zverik said, but Zverik. That's kind of fun to say. Booger. They said, Booger, I've been wondering, how long have you been doing readings for? Just readings in general, probably coming up to 2 years, but reading for others, only about like 1.5 years, if not less. I'm pretty new to it. I am pretty new to it, but I watch tarot readings all the time, and I did really enjoy it, but I don't really have a tarot reader that I watch anymore. But hello Viper, hello Saga, hello Kika, hello Stefan. I am in subscriber mode. I am Stefan. Thank you for the reminder. But Saga said I would love to request a reading. And then Kika said they want a reading. We had Riz come in here super early and ask for a reading. But we did, Riz, we did just do your reading. What question do you have, Riz? We've never done a reading for Saga. I think we've done a reading for Kika. Riz, what was your question today? What kind of reading were you of? Your future? You know what? Since I did say we are gonna do your reading, we'll just stay doing your reading. Okay, let me look at my source. But then we'll get going. If we're under 30 minutes, if I finish your reading in less than 30 minutes, we can put somebody else in. But if not, then that's gonna be the only one that we do today. But if it is under 30 minutes, I would like to do Saga's reading too. They asked second. Okay, hold on. Let me look up my source, see my stuff, and then we'll get going. There's a few things that I want to say, but okay, let's do one thing at a time, okay? Okay. But source, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this live, every cell of this channel, every cell of the interactions we will be having today. I thank you for your presence. May you lead and guide the messages. Today, let's read the truth, the part of the message that is going to be helping the travelers move into knowledge of themselves, knowledge of the universe, and their connection to all of it. Thank you, and I very much appreciate it. Okay. I see my stuff. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. Whew. Okay, let's start off with Free Palestine. There was never a ceasefire, and also they are just like treated like animals, like literally. They're just recently I came across a video reminding me that there was a few years back, before even they started bombing Palestine, they kidnapped a 13-year-old child, then they raped him. I'm pretty sure they tortured him. And then when this was brought to the attention to the public eye, Israeli forces ended up it's a big story. It's just fucked up. Israel is fucked up. I hate you guys, loud and clear. I fucking hate your guys' guts, the government, because the people always follow the government. And so look, I can't say anything about the people, even though you guys are disgusting too, most of you. But your government, the Israeli government, I fucking hate your guts. Just out there. Free Palestine, Free Sudan. A lot of them are displaced, kicked out of their homes, now living in tents. A lot of them don't have like daily essentials and things that they need to like literally survive. So don't forget about Palestine. Don't forget about Sudan. The American people that are fighting against immigrations and customs enforcement and this fascist government, I really love you guys. Thank you for, I really, like, whenever I come across videos of people protesting or like people speaking up, you guys give me the courage to keep on going and to stay in love, basically, for the people and stay mad at the government. So I do really love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for fighting the good fight, and not abandoning ship and not abandoning the oppressed. I really appreciate you guys. But let's see. And then the diversity in America, freedom from immigrations and customs enforcement and this government. They've flipped. Diversity on this land has never really had like actual freedom, like actual safety, actually like knowing that the government has their back, ever. So we gotta fight for that too. Is that it? What else do I gotta say? I have a few links in my Instagram, but there's two creators from Palestine that are trying to share their story, basically just survive in the world and like be able to live their dreams after having another country just literally throw bombs on them and destroy everything that they ever worked for. So I would recommend, if you want to support Palestinian creators, those are the two that I donate my money to. If like I am donating, I usually go there, or there's a few more that I will be adding to the links. I haven't gotten to it. There's so much going on. Epstein survivors, we love you in here. If you feel like that's your calling, then go and support those people, because they're standing up against the richest men. Like, they are putting their life on the line to stand up and help like literally girls, children in the future. So support them if you can, if you feel called to. But also, like, just keep in mind, like, keep all these people in mind, but like support, give your energy and money to the people that you do feel called to. Is that it? Is there anything else? Also, I do have another link in my Instagram bio for no skins humans. They're humans that are born with their skin in blisters, so they have like constant blisters on their being that never heal and that never go away, so they're like literally in constant pain. I would appreciate if you would check out that link, and if you feel called to, also support those people, because I don't think a lot of people even like know that those types of humans exist. So if you feel called to, go check those out. Okay, but I think that's it. But now you guys, we're gonna only do one reading today, and Riz already called it. They got in here early. So we'll be doing Riz's reading today, and only one today. I do apologize. Tomorrow, if I make it here today, I was thinking about skipping and starting my vacation early, but we're here, so only one reading, and tomorrow the same. And if I don't skip and start my vacation early, then we're only gonna have one reading too. So get it here early if you would like one. The next week I have off, and then we'll be back the week after that with normal lives. Okay, I think we got everything out of the way, but there's still there's a lot more. If you guys know of people that are suffering, you could always share that in here, except for not Israelis. Ugh. You guys know. Well, actually, dude, I know. Look, I don't want to hurt. You guys don't get you guys don't get my support in here, because first stop murdering Palestinians, then I might think about it. Okay, let me say hello to the people in here. We're gonna invite Sources to Riz's reading and get going. Look, I don't look, because it's really the government, and the people follow the government, but a lot of the people are just, they do crimes on their own. Like, a lot of the people living in Israel are just criminals. Like, they do criminal activity. They hurt others. They beat others. Like, probably half of the population has some sort of, battery assault on their criminal record of assaulting Palestinians just because they're Palestinians. Like, imagine people living on the U.S. started targeting, I don't know, any group of people living here, and they beat them up, and they literally bombed their homes, and they literally use them as sniping practice. That's literally what Israelis do. Oh, it pisses me off. Okay, that's why if I actually start talking about that, I'm gonna get really angry. Okay, let me say, sorry, I got distracted, and we'll get into the reading. Hello, Viper, but, let's see. Abdu, hello. Be Positive, Duffelbear, Dibs, Steven. Then we have Kevin, Alice. We have, I think that's it. Okay. Let me invite Sources to Riz's reading. We'll get going. We're already at 12 minutes. I think this is going to be the only reading that we could get. Sorry, it takes me I didn't realize how long it takes me to say all my stuff. Okay. Source, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this reading for Riz. May you lead and guide the messages and let them know what you would like them to hear today. Thank you, and I very much appreciate it. Okay, let's get going. Bam Bam, hello. Mal Janny, hello. Oh, are you shading me, Mal Janny? You're saying my parents didn't beat me enough? And my parents definitely beat me. No, it's scary. Look, no hate to my parents. My parents are really hardworking people, but they also did pretty fucked up things, and they said pretty fucked up things, but no hate to them, because again, they gave me a roof over my head, they fed my belly, they gave me clothes, they washed my clothes, they were really hard, especially my mother. Holy. She literally built 7 humans, and then she was working full time almost literally her whole life. She wouldn't even really stay home and take care of the children. She would just be at work the whole time. It was a flip. If she treated me correctly, then she would be, well, I do see her as a superhero, but I just don't talk to her anymore, because she does not know how to respect just human beings for being human beings. Okay, Riz, sorry. Well, let's get going. I was gonna go read what you asked me to do a reading for, and then I got distracted. I do apologize. Let's see. What did you say what you wanted a reading for? I went to go scroll up and read, but I got distracted. Let's see. I don't think that you, said what you wanted. Do you want overall? Do you have a specific question? Let's see here. Oh, your future. Okay. Okay. Riz's future. Sorry, everybody. This is going to be the only reading that we do today. I do apologize, but I really need a break from reading energies. We're going to be taking a vacation next week. Well, really, I'm going to be working my second job, but I'm just going to take a little break from reading energies. Also, I need to find a new job, honestly. Okay, for Riz, let me focus in. For their future, Riz's future, what kind of energy lies in Riz's future? You focus in onto Riz's future. I'm realizing I have, oh, we have success. First thing coming out. Okay, Knight of Cups. I do realize I get distracted a lot, and that's maybe why your love reading turned out, maybe because it's my own distraction. We'll try to get better. Six of Wands clarified by the Knight of Cups. In your future. First energy that I'm feeling is like being emotionally open or being unafraid to share how you feel, but also connect to how others are feeling. Like, especially to emotions. But having success in being emotionally open, I want to say. Either for a specific connection and or just in general, but let me pull some more cards, we'll see. Maybe this is even just towards yourself. Like, being open to validate your emotions, your feelings, rather than... But this is, I feel like it's overall. Well... Okay, I zoom back in the energy. My brain just went in different directions. Okay, Riz's future. Let's see what else comes out. Also, like, not being afraid. Something about the energy of, like, being confident about your being and your creation. We have the Three of Swords and the in the Tower. Wait, Riz, wait, you were saying that you were gonna propose to your girlfriend, to your fiance? Or to your girlfriend? Did you ever end up doing that? You did? Congratulations! Wait, everybody give a round of applause. Oh my goodness, Riz just got engaged. Are you joking? Because I said because you asked if you should go for it and you went for it? Oh my goodness. Wait, that's amazing. Seriously, congratulations. That's adorable. And the way that they met was pretty cute. I think that it was pretty cute. They didn't give up, but... Okay, let's see. Three of Swords in the Tower. But... in your future... There might, obviously with these cards coming out, there is going to be, like, there's an energy of some sort of pain. I wonder what this is talking about. It does, with the Tower, it does seem like it's going to be, like, regarding people. I think, like, a shift in... I don't know. There's definitely going to be some sort of shift in connections. Let me get some clarifiers. Knight of Cups and the Six of Wands. First, I'm gonna get a clarifier for the Tower and the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords clarified by the Tower. And then we do have the Six of Wands and the Knight of Cups as well. There's like positive energy, but there's also darker energy. But that's kind of like just life for you, I guess. And we have the Queen of Wands. And then the Magician. Clarifying the Tower, the Three of Swords. You know, the first thing that I did think was that this Queen of Wands might just represent, it like could represent your energy, or that's like the first thought that I got, where like maybe like you're gonna have to, there's gonna be a shift of connections because of your own confidence, like within your own being. That's the first thing that I thought. And with the Knight of Cups, the Six of Wands, that kind of makes sense to me. Because it does seem like, you're going to have some sort of success in, I don't know, maybe it's like more of like how you act towards yourself, or obviously it's like internal work. To emotionally connect, you kind of have to like realize the patterns that you're in right now to then understand what you need to change to then be able to like step forward and being successful. Like if you struggle with emotionally opening yourself, you have to first realize like what the patterns that are holding you back. And I think that might have something to do here, is like where I think it might have something to do with like you allowing yourself to show yourself support, or kind of like allow yourself to be yourself, or like kind of to allow yourself to belong on the spaceship with no goddamn roof. How the flip did they do that? I'm gonna get a clarifier for the Six of Wands, the Knight of Cups. You're obviously gonna have some sort of success here with, I wanna say your internal being, or like your feeling being, or like even just like feel good experiences. We have the Ace of Swords, and then clarified by the Six of Cups. I'm gonna see what you're reading, or what you're saying. I can't believe you guys got engaged still. Oh my gosh, that is exciting. Oh my goodness. Wait, I can't believe that. Congratulations again. That's incredible. Riz said that's what I wanted to know how my future is gonna be. Now that it's gonna change as I am gonna get married. That's oh, congratulations. I can't believe it. And with the Ace of Swords coming out and the Six of Cups, I don't know, I'm really just feeling like the energy of self-acceptance. Or like accepting yourself like a valid human where like you deserve to be treated with respect as well, just how you look out into the external world and you know that people like deserve to be respected or deserve to be like met where they're at, and there's somebody for everybody. I kind of feel that like energy towards yourself. But also it's like because I don't know, I'm really feeling like self-growth, and it's gonna reflect to your outer world, especially to people that I don't know, maybe like are still in like refusing to kind of like accept your growth and or accept your understanding maybe of your boundaries. Yeah, I really feel like this Queen of Wands represents you. Like, I feel like it's, again, like, nurturing energy about yourself. Taking care of your belief in self. Taking care of, like, your perspective of self in a way. Well, that's kind of interesting. I kind of want to know more. I want to know more about, like, we know kind of, like, why this is going to happen here. It's, like, your self-growth, self-evolution. And, like, people, obviously, that don't want to respect that or accept that about you. And, you might actually struggle kind of walking away from the situation, and that's why it's going to turn into a tower. It's going to be snatched away from you. Like, you do, because obviously, like, if you're growing and to love yourself, like, it does seem like you want to be kind to others as well, but it comes to a point where it becomes more harmful to be around somebody than how much love you can show them. Because some people aren't even ready to, like, accept love and or it's like, it almost feels like the disrespect is greater. Like, you lose more by being around these people than you gain. And I don't know, it seems like maybe you've, it's like a situation that you're not really accepting that you're being hurt in. Or, like, maybe you kind of just see it as, like, normal that people kind of, like, maybe insult you or disrespect you, or seems like maybe you, like, also, like, sweep that under the rug sometimes. Like, when people do disrespect you, you don't, like, confront it in a way. Something having to do with your confidence, but also I want to say, like, maybe you knowing your value on this earth, or, like, especially with, like, the evil that is, kind of, like, running this planet right now. It's important for good people to realize their value, realize how important they are on this earth. Like, yes, it is, like, it's really overwhelming to be facing dark situations, and like, some of us maybe want to give up. But it's like, I do kind of feel like maybe even, like, realizing your value again as a human. Like, you're important on this earth and you belong here, and there's obviously something that, like, you're leaving a positive impact. That's kind of what I feel about, like, the energy that I'm also feeling. I don't know, it's kind of, I'm not sure if it's resonating, but let me see. Riz, I feel a lot of self-evolution from you, like, from the last reading, and, just, like, growing as a human. I really do feel that off of your energy. Riz said, I was an overthinker in my past, used to be really depressed most of the time. Now it's better, but it's still hard. And then Riz said, I'm starting to fight for myself. I started that from opening my own store. Wait, Riz, were you the one that had the metal shop? I think that was your thing, or maybe that was somebody else. But I wonder what your store was, if you'd ever told me. Then Riz said, I've tried to change now, but it's hard sometimes. I really feel lonely, but perseverance is the key to success. That's what I feel. It is. That's actually, you know, that quote, perseverance is the key to success, was one of my affirmations that I have. It's true. And Riz said, yep, that was me. But, okay. Let's see. Do I have anything else to say with these cards here? I don't think so. Let me put them back, and then we'll pull a new set of cards and see what comes out. Party hat tattoos on my hand. Ezra said, hi, booger. What time do your lives usually start? I think it's like around 11 a.m. PST, if that's what it is. It's Pacific time. But today I was late. I started at noon today. I really had a tough time getting out of bed and starting to get ready, but hey, we're here. You have to work late a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, let's focus in. This is for Riz and their future energy. Let's get a little closeout message maybe, or anything else that comes out. Okay. Wait. We have the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. Ten of Swords. I do remember Ten of Swords did come out in your last reading as well. And the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. Wait, how did the engagement go? I wonder what you did. Did they love it? Were they super happy? I want to know. How did the engagement go? I want to know what you did. Aww. Okay, wait, let me see. Let me focus into this energy. Sorry, got distracted. Let's see. I think this message is kind of like a reminder to keep positive people around you, or people that are able to remain hopeful. Especially, I do feel like, again, I feel like the Ten of Swords is definitely your internal world, your mental world. You've definitely gone through some experiences that were definitely hurtful. They were tough on you. And then we had the Hierophant. I'm gonna pull one more clarifier. What would you like me to say with this Ace of Swords? also maybe a message that it's never too late. Like, maybe you have, because again, these swords to me represent like either thoughts, words, basically like the communication, harmful communication, and it's almost like encouragement that it's never too late to, how do I want to say this? Like, you're not, I guess the message is like, you're not what your past is. Like, most of us, I do realize, like, again, if like I'm just gonna bring it up as an example because I said they're disgusting earlier. Like Israelis, if they decide that like, hey, it's fucked up for us to throw bombs on children just because we don't like what their parents or like some members of their society did. Like, if they were to accept that and be like, hey, yeah, this is wrong of me, I'm never gonna do this again, and they never do it again, that's good. I would forgive them. But that's not like, that's kind of like an extreme example. But maybe like you're being reminded to forgive yourself as well, to realize that the past thoughts, the past like words that you held maybe towards yourself or towards others weren't necessarily a reflection of who you are as a human. Because a lot of us grew up in a society where we weren't even taught that the thoughts that flow through our mind are not ours. Like, they're just recommendations, and we cling on to the ones that like we decide are ours, or we decide are truth for ourselves. But no thoughts actually belong to us. They are, every single type of thought is just a recommendation. So maybe you've been tough on yourself because of the past thoughts, the past mental activity that you've had or you had toward yourself. And I think the Ace of Swords is really just encouraging you that that is not who you truly are. Like, just because you've been practicing, like, you're really just baseline, like, I don't want to say an empty vessel, but you're just like, you're like ground zero, and then you build up. But again, like how the thoughts, we never got taught that the thoughts being recommended, none of them are actually ours. Nobody really got taught that. So maybe you need like a reminder not to be tough on yourself for the past, maybe things that you've said or thought again. Then, hold on, let me pull one more card to clarify this of Ace of Swords. That will be probably where we finish. But I think maybe I got out everything that I actually wanted to say there. Oh, wait, you told me how you proposed? Hold on, I want to read it. And then, Riz said, can you do a reading on what I should do to succeed? Definitely, I'm just gonna say this, but definitely the energy is like, treat yourself more with respect in a way, or like see yourself again like a human of value, like somebody who maybe like even like realize that every human has the power of influence. Like, hold on, let me read your comments. I'm a little bit distracted. I'm thinking about how you proposed. Rich said, yeah, I took her out for dinner and booked a restaurant, called both our parents, and kept them hidden when I proposed to her in front of everybody. She was really thrilled. Wait, that's amazing. I really love that you brought both the parents there. That's amazing. And she was really thrilled. I think I got goosebumps a little bit. That was fun. Wait, that's exciting. I love that. I love that she loved it. Kept them hidden, so she didn't even know that the parents were there. Oh my goodness. That's exciting. I love that. But Riz said, today we revealed our engagement to our friends and relatives on video call. Wait, I love that both the parents were there at the engagement. That's so wholesome. I love it. And then Riz said, yes, I have been tough on myself. Really was too harsh on myself, but I'm trying to change now. Hey, you got this. Let's see. It really does have to do, like, realizing, these type of thoughts and, like, catching yourself when you're thinking. Like, it's really being aware of the type of thoughts that flow through your mind. That's gonna be the key, is catching yourself when you're thinking negative thoughts about yourself and being like, hey, this is disrespectful. Why the heck would you say this about, if you wouldn't say this about the person that you love, like, if you wouldn't say that thought or treat your wife that, or your fiance, sorry, but that way, then why would I treat myself that way? It's gonna be really, it is a lot of hard work, I will tell you. And you're gonna catch yourself, like, falling back into the old habit day in and day out. But then again, continue catching yourself, being aware of the thoughts that are flowing through, and I promise you, you'll catch on. You'll catch on. Oh, I need some AC. It's almost summer. It's gonna be sunny this whole week. I'm so happy about it. I've actually I'm pretty depressed when it's raining. I really love to be outside. And where I live is not healthy for, like, it's not a safe environment for me, so I can't really go outside where I live. So I can't really, so it's good when it's sunny, so I could leave the place where I live and then go out somewhere else. Okay, but let me pull a card what you said for success, and then we'll finish it off there. You said a reading for what I should do to succeed, please. Let's see what comes out. I'm actually kind of interested. But okay, the question was, what should I do to succeed, please? Sirs, do you have any tips for them? What would be the most helpful energy for Riz as a unique individual? Let's see, what kind of aspect of life would help? Two of Pentacles showed its face, but it didn't fully come out. Two of Pentacles. Oh, actually, I actually do realize that in my affirmation videos, I definitely have to be more clear that affirmations really are only gonna work if you believe in their power. Like, if you don't believe that the affirmation is gonna work, then it's probably not gonna work for you. Really, everything in life is your belief in it. Like, it becomes true if you, well, I guess in personal power and personal manifestation. Let's see. The Page of Wands and the Ten of Cups. And Queen of Pentacles. I don't know, Riz, do you have children yet? But if you don't, it seems like maybe you do, but I'm not sure here. Let's see. Riz said, but my journey from that place to opening my own store and now having a fiance is really awesome. And what inspires me? That is inspiring. You started your own business and now it's successful. That is really inspiring. Riz said, because I grew up in poverty and in a place where I had to fight for everything. And you said, no, I don't have children. I think something having to do with family is going to really help you through. Queen of Pentacles. Also, maybe like this is, maybe represent your wife, the Queen of Pentacles, and you're the King of Wands here. Alright, I keep on saying your wife, but your fiance. I do apologize. I don't want to say how. I think that it's really important for you to have the emotional support from those that are like in your immediate environment. Whether you think about that or not. I really want to say that something about family. We're asking what's gonna help them succeed. The question was, can you do a reading on what I should do to succeed, please? Again, it's like I'm feeling like it does, like I'm looking into your future, like how do I get this out? It really does have to do with emotional fulfillment. Maybe like tying it back to like realizing the type of thoughts that you're thinking, and realizing when you're like clinging on to a thought, or you're allowing a thought to become your reality or your fact when it doesn't make you happy. So pay attention to how certain thoughts make you feel as well. I want to say it's really gonna have to do with a lot of mental work, like staying conscious and realizing what you think, so then you know, because again, everything in our physical world is kind of like a manifestation of our mind, of our thoughts. Like everything stems within our mind. Like any creation, somebody thought to make tarot cards, and that's why they're tarot cards. It's because it started within their mind. Oh, where'd my AC go? But also maybe like, I don't know if you ever want children, but something having to do with family. I don't know if this is like talking about the family that you grew up around, and or like looking forward into your future. Maybe also like having children is really gonna help you out. Obviously with the consent of your fiance. Always consent. But also maybe like I'm gonna say one last thing here. Not being afraid to kind of like approach certain aspects that you're not a master at. The way that you would kind of like teach it to younger beings or younger humans. Like, don't be afraid at being new at something. I think that you're being kind of either encouraged to, like, again, not be afraid of not being a master, but having an interest in something. Anything else that I need to say here? Or Source, do you want me to say anything else? That was kind of random, I'm not gonna lie. And I just want to point out that I think that your fiance is definitely gonna have an influence over you too. Like, it really does feel like, again, it's important for you to have like that support. So I don't know. It feels like you're going in a good direction. I think we're gonna end it off here. I'm like starting to ramble at this point. Oh, and it's so hot in here. I think I'm starting to have sweat beads. I'm not even gonna lie. It's hot in here. Okay, Riz, I think that's gonna be it for your reading. Let me read the rest of your comments, and I think that's where we're gonna be ending off. Hello, everybody that's in here. If you just were stopping by, we're only doing, this is the only reading that we're doing today. Sorry, but this is my vacation early. I guess. Riz said, thank you, Booger. Your readings really give me hope. My past has been really dark, and I've never been the person who believes in people easily, but through efforts and perseverance, my life is changing. I love that. Oh my goodness, Riz, I really love that for you. But they also said these past 3 years have been gradually becoming positive. First I met my fiance, then I opened my store, and now I met you. Aw, that is, Riz, so wholesome. Honestly, that's amazing. I'm gonna give you one more round of applause. Everybody, Riz just got engaged. They literally asked me for if they should get engaged, and then the next day they went and they got engaged. Oh my goodness. Congratulations from the bottom of our hearts. I can't believe it, Riz. That's so exciting. You give me hope. You guys give me hope. Because I've been struggling, like, finding connections. I just struggle, like, making friends and connections in general. I'm very, like, I was married before, and that connection really just completely destroyed me. I really, like, for, like, 2 years after the divorce happened, I couldn't work. I couldn't get myself out into society. I was just a depressed little slump. It took me a really long time to get back onto my feet. So, life is tough. Life is tough. And I love when you guys come in here and you, tell me about, your connections and how good they're going. I really love that because it gives me hope that I will find my human too. And then Riz also said, that really helps. Thank you for your reading. I thank you for letting me pry into your personal bubble. I appreciate it. I honestly do. I feel honored that you guys let me pry into your little personal bubbles. Oh, yeah, I do remember. You said that your wife was an introvert too. Hey, I love introverts. Me too. And then Riz said she was such an introvert for the first year we were dating. We just said hi and bye, nothing else. Wait, the first year that you guys were dating? That's so funny. Hey, perseverance, right? It's like being there for somebody, being that stable foundation, being a safe foundation until they are ready to open up and connect to somebody, especially introverts. Introverts need a long time to be around somebody before we decide to open up. I can say that from experience. And Riz's wife too. I mean, I keep on saying wife. Sorry, fiance. I keep on calling you Riz's wife. I apologize. But yahoo! I'm excited for that. Again, congratulations. Okay, everybody. We are going to be getting out of here now. I'm going to go to work now. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Sorry it's only one reading per live. Next week we're going to be off, so I will not be here next week. Okay, let me see. I'm going to say hi to some of the people that stopped by, then I'll get going. We have Digrui. I'm not sure. Hello. But Slim said, can I take you on a date? I don't know. I haven't seen you in here. I don't know who you are. Well, I've seen you in here a few times. But no. Scary. That's scary for me. Alto. Hello. Lil Bod. And then we have, you were hating in here. You're not coming back. Please be respectful, especially to the people that I'm reading for. I will not be nice to you if you are mean to the people I'm reading for. Hello, Mia. Hello, Jennifer. Ali, hello. DSF. Mr. Speedy. Okay, everybody. Bye-bye, Saga. Bye-bye, Ali. Bye-bye, Riz. We'll see you guys tomorrow, unless I decide to go on my vacation early. But hopefully I get out of bed and I get here. Okay, everybody. Thanks for being here. And I'm gonna leave now. Bye-bye. Henry said, I want to hug you every time I see you. I love your energy. Have a good day. I love hugs. Hugs are